So John, time is a major constraint with a lot of us, and it's a major component why it holds people back in accomplishing their results in their health. Can you give us some tips on that as being a clinical psychologist?
Yeah, Michael, it's got to be a priority, and we're all so busy. We've got family concerns,
Yeah.
jobs concerns, career concerns, so how do you horn this into a busy life? Well, when I studied clinical psychology, and now I study a lot of neuroscience, we found a lot about how the brain works to keep us motivated and get started. There's really 4 elements, I think, that will help a person to jump in and feel good about this. The first one, you got to have a vision. You got to have the idea, what do I want to look like? Do I want to look like the same person I am, or do I want to look better, healthier, more fit? Do I want to feel good? Do I want to have lots of energy? So the vision kind of drives us.
Yes.
The second one is you got to have some kind of information, expertise, a program. We can't create our own programs. You know, there was a day, Michael, before guys like you came along where people just said, okay, I'll lift some weights and then run 3 miles. It's much more complicated than that. There's so much information out there. And so you got to have someone like yourself or someone who knows more than you do, because there's so much information that laymen like myself don't have access to. The third thing is, and this is kind of a negative one, but it's important, you got to be afraid a bit about what happens if I don't do this. You know, fear can be a really good motivator for us. I don't want to look the same and feel the same. I don't want to start having health issues down the line if I've got a family that depends on me, or if I've got a career. So the fear of, kind of like, if nothing changes, it won't stay the same. It will get worse. We don't get better over time. So we got to tackle that fear. And the fourth one is the support system. You know, human beings are social animals. We need people around us. So get a bunch of buddies or a few people that will text you and say, hey, get out of bed and do the program or whatever. And those 4 things, when you apply them consistently, you'll be healthy for life and feel good about things.
Absolutely. So the last one is really accountability.
Accountability to people that care about you and are willing to say, I'll stick with you through this, especially in the beginning processes. You know, because the honeymoon goes for a while and then the honeymoon gets over. And is this going to be a lifetime thing or not? You want it to be lifetime.
Yeah. It's lifestyle.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Transformation is not an event. It's a lifestyle.
Yep.
Thank you, John.
Thanks, Mike.